Recently, I tested a free Chinese neural network for chat analysis and even traded based on its signals. I'm impressed with the results, and it seems to me that soon professional analysts and traders who provide signals will be unnecessary. To be honest, my signaling bot is also a specially trained version of ChatGPT. However, I suspect that what I'm about to show you is just as good. And the best part is that you don't have to pay for an expensive subscription. I'll pretend to be a beginner and let's see if I can make some money. To start using the predictions from the neural network, you'll need the neural network itself, called chat.Qn.Ai. Then you'll need an account on your trading platform. In my case, it's Pocket Option. And I have a balance there. I've added one random indicator here, let's say RSI. And you'll need to go to my Telegram channel from the link in the description and copy the prompt that I simply paste into the chat with a neural network. Next, I go directly to Pocket Option, take a screenshot of my entire interface and send this screenshot along with the message I just copied. And let's see what response we get. The neural network suggested that now is a good time to sell. I hope it considered that my candlestick time is 30 seconds and not 1 minute as the expiration time. In any case, if you're trading on a 5-minute time frame, the only thing you need to change is to modify this 1 minute to 5 minutes. Thus, the neural network will analyze your chart based on your 5-minute entry. I can comment on the reasoning. Any trade can be justified if you have knowledge in trading, but let's see how this trade performs. Well, thanks a lot to the predictions from the Chinese neural network, because indeed my trade turned out to be profitable after 1 minute. One advantage of this neural network is that you can use any indicators that come to mind. For example, we can use the Bollinger indicator with standard settings. For me it's 28.2, and also get analysis based on this indicator. We can even combine everything. For example, let's bring back the RSI indicator and try sending the same screenshot again to see if its response changes. This is really interesting because you have a huge opportunity to test different combinations of indicator. Perhaps the neural network will think differently if you give it more input data. I'm really interested in. I started testing this analytics just a week ago, and so far this is only my second trading session that I'm going to conduct in this video. The neural network didn't give me a short answer, but it suggested that I could open a sell order after the new red candlestick finished forming. So let's open a trade for a drop in just 1 second. Well, in a second our trade will close in profit. So far I'm pleased with the results, but I did notice that the neural network seemed to have some doubts after we added the Bollinger indicator to the chart. So let's remove it and think about what other indicator could be useful for the neural network. Let's say we'll use the CCI indicator. I use it with standard settings of plus 150 and minus 150. I also expand both indicators now. Perhaps the neural network will perform better with the combined data from RSI and CCI. So far we have 2 good trades. Let's switch to the next chart, for example this one, and again send it what we see. Of course, I'm copying the prompt that needs to be inserted. You can write your own, but after testing several dozen different messages, I've concluded that this specific message provides more optimal information that isn't overloaded with endless analysis and still gives a clear signal at the end. Right now, the neural network confirmed my own thoughts because it's time for short-term buys. Listen, our third trade closed in the red. I think we should check if this prediction is still relevant. So let's quickly do the same thing and make more information decisions. I think the next trade should be for 200. Now the prediction have changed and we open a trade on the downside. If the trade will close in plus, then we overlap the previous loss of 100 and still make some profit. Wow, my friends, the trade closed perfectly according to the trend. It's not surprised that the neural network changed its mind after a new wave formed and the RSI continued to fall even below the 50% level. In general, these are all nuances. What can I say after 4 trades? I like how this works, and the most important thing is that you have a vast number of opportunities to test different combinations of indicators using this neural network. So if I find a clear strategy that works best, I'll definitely make a video about it. For now, I'll continue trading. Well, let's make one more or maybe 2 trades. This time I want to test how this works with regular assets, meaning typical currency pairs without the OTC label. So I'll also send a screenshot, take the text from the last message, and let's see what QN will respond to that. Alright, I read the messages and understand that I need to wait a bit before trading down. I hope that our candlestick will rise a little, allowing me to open a trade at a better entry point. Make sure to apply your experience when combining the neural network strategy with our knowledge. I'm sure it will definitely yield better results than just blindly following the signals. Listen, I can't say this trade is a sure bet, but at the same time, by choosing slightly more advantageous entry point, I managed to secure a profit. Let's switch to the euro-dollar, and I'll also send you the same screenshot along with these 2 indicators to see what we get from that. By the way, have you noticed that when I give her just a RSI indicator, the response time is much quicker than its case? Perhaps it takes some time to analyze. Unfortunately, I'm not an expert on neural network, just an ordinary trader, so let's see what she writes to us now. Well, selling is a clear option. I see that the Japanese candlestick has formed here, which also indicates a continuation of the downward movement. So right now, I'm opening trade for a downside. Unfortunately, again, we didn't get a definitive result here, so let's choose another asset and send it along with just the RSI indicator. Maybe we'll get a quicker response and be able to enter the trade faster. So the signal is definitely a buy, and we're experiencing a slight dip right now, which allows us to enter the trade at a good position. Well, I'm really happy with today's results, especially the reasoning behind them. I recommend you read into them more deeply, and most importantly, try to understand why the neural network suggests buying or selling at certain moments. It has a clear rationale that you can use in your future trading when you trade by your own. My friends, thank you for watching this video. In just 15 minutes, with the help of signals from the neural network, I earned over 500. I'm sure that isn't a coincidence, and I hope that each of you can achieve similar results. Make sure to take each trading decision thoughtfully. Use your previous experience if you have any. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye, everyone.